Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're all doing well, and welcome back to another video. So the FIA have dismissed Ferrari's right of review, Mick Schumacher has opened up on his experience with Mercedes, and the team seem to have made a breakthrough with their engine. Make sure to like the video, and subscribe for more Formula 1 content, but let's jump straight into the news. So let's start with the FIA, who've decided to dismiss Ferrari's right of review. As we know, Carlos Sainz got a 5-second penalty towards the end of the Melbourne Grand Prix after spinning around Fernando Alonso at that chaotic restart. This dropped him from 4th to 12th in the final order, and as a result Ferrari submitted a right of review over the incident. This was heard on the 18th of April, but the FIA decided to throw out the petition. Now, as I've said before, for me I do feel it's unfair Sainz got a penalty. You know, Pierre Gasly and Logan Sargent also caused crashes in that chaotic restart, but none of them received a penalty. Now, for a right of review, teams must bring new evidence which is relevant and was not available to the stewards at the time the penalty was issued. And even though Ferrari felt they had new evidence for the FIA to change their minds on the matter, as we know it never happened. And following the decision by the FIA, Ferrari responded by saying they were naturally disappointed. A statement said, "We felt that we had provided sufficient significant new elements for the FIA to re-examine the decision, especially in the context of the particular conditions and multiple incidents that occurred during the final restart. We are, however, respectful of the process and of the FIA's decision." But let's move on to Mick Schumacher, who's opened up about his time at Mercedes so far. Schumacher joined the team in 2023 as a reserve driver, after losing his Haas seat following a difficult season with the team. While there were some flashpoints, such as points finishes in Austria and Silverstone, a series of crashes and some poor performances led to him being dropped. But Schumacher does seem to be settling into his new role as a reserve driver at Mercedes, with him getting stuck into simulator duties. In a new diary for the official Mercedes website, Schumacher spoke about his first few months at the factory and trackside, his duties in the simulator, and how he's trying to be a helpful addition to the workforce. He said, "Everybody is just so open-minded towards me, and that made me feel welcome from the first moment I stepped into the factory in Brackley. I've spent a lot of time there in these first months. It's a very impressive facility." Now for me, all this is very important for Mick. You know, he seems very comfortable in this environment, and this will help him regain his confidence as he looks to find a race seat for the future. Now, on a different note, Mercedes have been working hard over the Easter break to find performance. They're set to bring some small updates over the next couple of races, before bringing a big aero development to the Imola Grand Prix. But one area the team will want to focus on is reliability. The team was so good at this in 2022, with them by far being one of the most reliable teams on the grid. But we're just 3 races into 2023, and George Russell has already suffered an engine failure. He suffered this at the Australian Grand Prix, and it was pretty bad, with flames even coming out the back of the car. Now, over the Easter break, Mercedes have been searching for the cause of the issue, and now Automotor and Sport have said a piece of debris in the cylinder caused a fire. The publication also said the debris comes from a component that does not belong to the sealed area of the engine. Now, the team had been looking at what could be saved from the power unit, and according to Racing News 365, Mercedes has saved the electronic components. But all mechanical components were unsalvageable, with debris passing through the W14 and causing internal damage. And this means a penalty is likely for Russell later down the line, with only 3 of each of the internal combustion engine, the turbocharger, and the motor generator units available per driver. And with Mercedes having now moved on to its second of each after just 3 races, as I say, a penalty is already looming. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care,